Hello, I'm Meanie. If you don't know me by now, I like to do tarot readings for fun. If you're not into that type of thing, that's totally fine. You can scroll on through. I really don't give a shit. I'm just here to spread my light. So today is exciting because I was able to pull from the Golden Dream Tarot. Look at that! That's so shiny. All right, but yes, this is the deck I kickstarted, and it's like the prettiest deck I own right now, so I'm very much infatuated with it. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck I shuffled, I asked what to share with the collective, and I got the four wands at the bottom of the deck. So, and immediately I just like felt like people are losing everything. People are losing. I said originally, admittedly, I said people are losing shit. That was how I first reacted. So I don't know who's losing what, but someone's losing a lot of things, and someone's having a loss. Could be a community. It's just not good vibes. No, it's not. Ten of Swords? Damn. Four of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords? Oh, shit, it's not pretty. It is not pretty. Wow, this is not collective energy, by the way. I can tell you this right now. This is not collective energy. But wow, this is just, I'll show you the card because it's pretty, like, it's pretty. But yeah, Ten of Swords. So, okay, I'm gravitating towards, it looks like, to me, it almost looks like the sun behind his head. I'll show YouTube first because YouTube gets to see all the cool shit first. So YouTube gets to see this first. To me, it looks like the sun. To me, it looks like the sun. It feels like, I feel like it's something to do with exposure. Something with exposure. Someone betrayed someone for exposure. Or someone's receiving a brutal enemy because of some sort of exposure. Knight of Pentacles. Because of their stealing work ethic. They've been found out. Someone's been found out for. Someone's been exposed for basically being a thief. A greedy thief. That was their work ethic, was being a thief. Knight of Cups. Hearing she. Just getting, like, I'm getting upset, but like intense jealousy, like a lot of jealousy. And this feels like a feminine energy, by the way. Exposed by the King of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Hearing this is bringing change. Keep splitting? No. I'm like shaking. Okay, so I went down the deck and it's kind of going through a story. And the story is about a copycat. So this is like a copycat reading. So basically, so far this reading is about a copycat being exposed. Exposed by a King of Cups in particular. Could be water sign. It feels more like the energy of the card of just like this was like more like an intuitive man following his intuition about this copycat and exposed. I'm hearing it was a her when I pulled the cards. When I pulled specifically the Knight of Cups, I got a feminine energy. Exposed that she basically stole from the collective because they're jealous of the collective. And this kind of dives into that a little bit. So, starts off with the Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse to the Six of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. Now, what I get with this is this feminine energy, this karmic or toxic we're gonna go with I don't know if I don't know what I feel like saying today. I don't know if I feel like saying karmic or toxic because they're both kind of the same thing. One's like a lesson. Oh well, she could be a lesson, but she just feels really fucking toxic. So we're gonna go with toxic. Yes, yes we are. Okay, so she worked with a group of people to steal in the past from a Queen of Pentacles. I get this is collective energy. Um, she did this in the past a lot. She can't do it now. Oh, by the way, when I pulled this card, I heard the changing of the hands. I don't know what that means. It feels like the roles are going to be reversed, is what it feels like. That's the best way to describe that, and I'll explain what I mean in a second. So, this toxic feminine, this karmic feminine, I get the fool in reverse. I get trickster, especially with how this guy looks. Here, I don't care how I look. See, like, it looks like a tricksy, is that word? Is tricksy a word? Trickster. Mischievous look. That's why I get reverse. In reverse, I'm getting trickster. This toxic feminine love bombed a king of sword, in reverse, into being into a relationship. Oh wait, oh my god, titties. Into a relationship with her. What's weird is like she knew not to do this. I don't know how to describe it. It's like she knew not to do this, but she just like. So I heard she went against God's plan. Okay. So it's like she knew that and did it anyway. And it's like she didn't think she would face any consequences doing this, apparently, with the Two of Swords to the Tower. But alas, she is facing consequences. Because. So this toxic feminine was specifically stealing from the collective. Apparently stole their hearing counterpart. But it's like they weren't expecting the collective with the Three of Swords in reverse to the Two of Wands to like move on forward. Like they didn't expect the collective to do that. That was a Six of Wands for them. That was a huge loss because the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they relied and were dependent. I don't know why or how, but they were dependent on the collective for some sort of financial gain. They couldn't do it anymore when the collective left with the Eight of Cups. They went into hermit mode. And then what's wild is I get the Emperor in reverse, and then I get the Seven of Wands in reverse to the Wheel of Fortune. I get when this collective left because there was a counterpart. I guess the collective has a very strong protective aura and field, and when the collective was supposed to be in union with this counterpart, the collective was protecting the counterpart from their karma so they could go into union and work together and build legacy, blah blah blah, all this stuff. But that didn't happen because you got love bombed into a relationship with this karmic feminine. And he, when the collective left, the collective took their protection with. So now the Emperor in reverse, who is a karmic, I'm getting karmic energy with this, is now not a divine counterpart, is now a karmic, is now suffering their karma that they accumulated. They're not protected anymore, and they're facing their karma with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Mainly because with the Magician in reverse, the Page of Sword in reverse, to the Seven of Pentacles, to the Eight of Swords, this divine counterpart tried to imprison. Actual prison? I'm hearing actual prison. Invested in trying to manipulate. They tried to maliciously manipulate the collective into going to prison. For some, it's actual prison. To others, it's like mental prison. But I'm getting prison. I'm getting prison to death. It felt like it was an either or situation. That's wonderful. Anyway, but with the Hangman upright to the Seven of Swords to the Six of Swords, what I find interesting with these cards together, which I never get, is I got the Seven of Swords as you like sneaking away. Like, okay, so the Hangman, we got the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords. Okay, Hangman's facing front, the Seven of Swords is facing sideways, Six of Swords facing back. It's like you snuck away and turned your back towards them and walked away very calmly and smoothly and like almost in secret. You did like silent moves to get away. Like you snuck away from them. Like you were able to like somehow slip under their radar and wiggle free. Like you saw you just like you got an idea. You saw you saw shit from a fucking higher perspective, and you were like, aha, this is how I can get out of the situation. And you just like snuck away until they didn't realize until it was too fucking late. Your back was turned. You're like, peace, bitches. That's how that came across. The Three of Wands that foiled their fucking plans. And you were going towards, the collective's going towards their Ten of Cups by standing in their power and speaking their truth. When you drop these people, this toxic feminine, this karmic counterpart in particular, it's like I heard they lost their abundance, but they also lost their opportunities. Because they were trying to keep hidden what they were trying to do to you with the moon and the injustice. I get they were trying to keep what they were doing to you a secret because they knew what they were doing was fucking wrong. They fucking knew what they were doing to you was wrong. And this is a little bit of tea. This is a little bit of tea. So, Eight of Wands talks about fast communication. There is fast communication, as in people are speaking facts about how this karmic counterpart ruined a relationship with the collective, and now everyone talks about how they know this person is in deep regret and how they basically lost their happily ever after. Sucks to know for that masculine. That's a fucking fact. That sucks. Oh well. Be what it be. Oh god. Hold on. To go through this. It's like a fucking party up in this deck. Oh, fuck. It's like 6 people off the goddamn bat. It's like, oh, fuck. Oh my god, we're really gonna, like, hey, fucking, just like 1, 2, and then it's like, talks about a thing, and then it's person, and then it's like an action, then it's a person, then there's an action, there's an action, action, completion, awesome, cool, neat, nice, alright, awesome, okay, oh, well, you know what, that's how it is. Two. Interesting. That's wild. I just never felt that before. Okay. That was okay. That's got it. Well, everyone's inner demon's different, am I right? They're down to their pennies. Oh. Oh, I fucking loved having in the spirit. It is like the juiciest gossip. It's the best. This is awesome. Okay. I mean, sucks for, like, people, but, like, I mean, you know, whatever. But, like, fuck those people in particular, but this is, like, fucking great for me. Okay, so I went through this deck, and as a disclaimer, so here's the thing. Spirit is making it clear that Spirit is talking. So I'm gonna talk in some... So there's, like, it's kind of a story, but also broken parts and stuff. So there are just some parts where, like, Spirit, like, literally declares something. So, like, just, like, as, like, a FYI. Okay, anyway, let's continue on forward. So there's a King of Cups, a King of Pentacles, the Devil, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. This is interesting. Let me explain why. So the Devil card is supposed to be for both the King of... Okay, first of all, the King of Pentacles, King of Cups, both two different masculines. Both, however, intertwined with the Devil card. The Devil card reads in two different ways. Let me explain. So, first of all, the King of Pentacles and the Devil card. So, let me put it this way. Both these masculines are obsessed with the collective. Because it goes from, like, okay, the Devil to the Page of Wands to the Queen of Cups. Like, these two masculines in particular, on a level, are obsessed with the collective, who comes with the Queen of Cups. However, King of Cups, one's a divine match. Haha. So, the King of Pentacles to the Devil, this masculine is really obsessed with the collective, but in a way of, like, possession, because King of Pentacles is materialistic. So this, like, King of Pentacles feels like he owns the collective. He feels he's entitled to the collective. This, like, I think, did we talk about the karmic counterparts? I think that was in this deck, right? Yes. So this is the karmic counterpart. See how he's, like, not even the same, you know, anyway. So he is obsessed with basically owning the Queen of Cups, where the King of Cups is not, okay, the King of Cups is known as, like, emotional, intelligent, and, like, full of a lot of love. The Devil, I just get really lusty. So, like, but it's weird because it's like a balance of both lust and love. So there's that. It's like, like, the King of Cups does love the collective, but also he is incredibly sexually attracted to the collective at the exact same time. So it's very interesting. It's a balance, but it's very interesting. But they both want to take an action, want to go on an adventure, both with the Queen of Cups. While that's happening, we jump to someone else. We go to the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, to the Page of Pentacles reverse to the Empress in reverse. What I get with this is this Empress is clutching down to her pennies. Seems like she's losing her financial stability, and at the time of this reading, I don't know if this is what it is currently or what she's on the verge of, but she's definitely losing her financial stability. Like, it definitely, like, okay. So with how the card is, like, this looks like, to me, it's like falling down. Do you see it? That, like, in reverse, it's like the object is like falling down. Like, she's still losing her financial stability. Like, she's still falling. But right now she's at her pennies. So there's that. Spirit one just wanted to mention that for a little bit. If that resonates, just like FYI. So, okay, so this King of Cups wants to offer a small, like, Page of Cups, just like, and I just, like, get zen and chill, because this Page of Cups has the opportunity to take the collective who could be sitting at the time of this reading, or, yeah, the time of the reading, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse energy. It's like collective is getting on their feet and becoming financial, being, like, stable, like, they're in the process of trying to become stable, or, like, they were in the Five of Pentacles energy where they were, like, it sucked and they were, like, at rock bottom, but now they, like, kind of climbed up a little bit and they're, like, getting their footing. It's like they want to offer this opportunity to get you out of, like, the edge of poverty into the Ten of Pentacles, like, but an opportunity. And there are people with a death reverse that want to bring this to an ending. This is... Hold on a second. This is where the divine... This feels like more like the Celestials in particular step in, and they, like, want to get a message across. Just, like... Hold on. Okay. Alright. This is from the Celestials, in particular to specifically a group of people that have been trying to stop the collective, especially with this union. So here's, like, okay, so I got Death Reverse to Temperance, to the Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the World, strength, 4 swords. Here's what I was told. This is what I was told by my celestial team was the celestials are not gonna let the abuse fucking go. They had like 4 pentacles. They are holding a fucking grudge against this group, and they're gonna like with the world in reverse. Like how they're like they just like look to me. They look menacing. To me, they look menacing. They like are gonna bring shit to a completion. They're gonna put, like, I just feel like they're gonna make it stop. When they're coming in with the strength and the 4 swords, they're coming in with the fucking 4s. And they're like, I heard we're gonna make you introspect, bitches. Like, they are, like, they want to make people self-reflect. How they're going to do it, don't know, but they're making it real clear they're gonna fucking bring it to an end. And then, so then I got even the divine. This is the Hierophant comes as the divine. Also commitment. Okay. This is what I heard. I heard the divine have ordained, like the chariot, like I got like clear through, ordained, like blessed this King of Wands to come forward because he passed judgment. And so the King of Wands, I don't know if he received his judgment or he knows about his judgment, but he's gonna come in with passion. He's gonna come in fast. He's like coming fast and passionately. I don't know if, like, it's Spirit wants to make that clear that he's, like, he's got the fucking A-okay. He's all good. He passed our test, so there's that. This is gonna have the King of Pentacles in particular. I'm assuming it's the King of Cups. I feel like it's the King of Cups. Anyway, King of Cups, King of Wands, feels like could be, is it? Is it? Okay, it is. It is the same masculine. Alright, so the King of Pentacles is going to be in deep despair with the Star in reverse to the 5 of Cups because he's going to see the 6 of Pentacles. He's going to see the relationship that the collective is going to be and be a very equal give and take, and he's going to just be in regret knowing he just, like, could have had that and just, like, done that. He would have, like, had the Star, because I guess the collective's the Star. But he lost the Star, which is why he's upset. Star in reverse, he's upset because he lost the Star. Oh, he lost his Starlight. Yeah. 5 of Swords, he has to admit defeat. 9 of Wands, he has to surrender. And I heard, like, surrender, the 7 of Cups. I heard, like, surrender his fantasy. Of just ever being with the collective. Because he gave in to 7 of Cups, like, illusions. Hearing, like, false hope. Because this man took an opportunity with the Ace of Wands in reverse to the 3 of Cups. This man took an opportunity instead to be... I'm just gonna say it. Community dick comes to mind. Like, that's what he chose to do and be. And here's the interesting thing. So there's a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords, both in the upright with the High Priestess in reverse. What I find interesting is these two are 2 different queens. There's the Queen of Swords who stands in her truth and speaks like her power is her truth. Meanwhile, the Queen of Wands is like, I am getting, like, witchcraft, but not, like, bad. Like, it seems like this witch is responsible with their magic. Let me put it this way. This witch knows how to handle her shit, is what it feels like. And it's like, seems like these 2 feminines are working together to take down a High Priestess in reverse. It seems like what's going on to me right now is, okay, so the Queen of Swords is, like, looking down at the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands is, like, looking outwards. It's like the Queen of Swords is, like, being direct and, like, kind of holding down the High Priestess with, like, the truth, while the Queen of Wands is, like, looks like have their back. It's like they're trying to protect the Queen of Swords from speaking their truth by, like, they're doing, like, I guess through, like, sorcery, like magic. There's some, I just know there's some witchy feminine out there that has his Queen of Swords back and is, like, helping her, whether the Queen of Swords knows it or not. It could be behind the scenes. Well, it's in the deck. So it's definitely behind the scenes. So maybe the Queen of Swords doesn't even know. But either way, they're working together to bring down this High Priestess in reverse. And this High Priestess in reverse is, like, very upset because this Queen of Swords is definitely for sure with the sun upright. Um, they're exposing this. This is the feminine, or one of the feminines. Is it one of them? One of them? I guess there's multiple. Okay, so it's a feminine regardless. Some dark priestess that like I just oh god. Okay. There is a nasty ass high priestess in reverse out there whose energy I literally cannot stand. I cannot stand it. I cannot. Either way, this bitch is suffering. She's Knight of Cups in reverse, she's being exposed. And it's like Five of Wands, when she's exposed, it's like everything comes, like not everything, maybe it does. A lot of conflict ends basically. It's like shit is like resolved for the most part, like when this bitch is exposed. But she's miserable right now. She's like, she's just like, I get she's like freaking out, but she's like freaking out and like super upset and just on the verge. Could be crying at this point. Possibly drinking. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I'm going to cleanse my card because that is the second time I pulled on this. Her energy is not, admittedly, it's not that bad. The first time I touched it, when I did that reading, I don't know how long ago it was, did that reading with, I just know it was the Jack Skellington deck. I just know that much. It's not as bad, but it's still pretty fucking bad, where I just had to drop it. So give me a sec. Alright, I shuffled. I guess anything else you want to tell me? And I got the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is the copycat energy. Spirit has more to say about her. Okay, let's find out. The Queen of Swords is like a gossipy, manipulative, narcissistic woman, in my opinion. Or not. Seven of Wands. She's not protected. Got the moon. Spirit wants to say I'm getting her secrets are not protected, is what I'm getting. Two of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse. They're not protected because of her plan to... I'm getting swap places with the collective. I had this Judgment. And Two of Pentacles reverse is like because trying to switch would have brought imbalance. Is what I'm getting. Alright, pile number 2. So they planned to go against the collective basically, which did not pan out because apparently what I heard with the Nine of Wands in reverse, what I heard from Spirit is we're going to make her collapse. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't know if that meant physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially, just like collapse. Open to interpretation. Could be a mixture of all of them. I don't know. But all I heard was we're gonna make her collapse. That's all I heard. Because she's going to collapse while you rise with the star. You will have this public recognition, stardom. Hearing fandom. Okay. She with the death in reverse, she cannot end it. She just can't. She cannot end it. Okay. It's just like I got jumbled there for a second. So there was like a group that worked together. It was a King of Cups. Is it two masculines? Two masculines? Alright, so there was a King of Cups in reverse and a King of Swords. These are two manipulators, basically. Um, Narcissistic. Feels like one's more like a covert narcissist and the other one's like a narcissist. But I definitely get the King of Cups in reverse is definitely a covert narcissist. Um, I don't know why. I usually never get that, so I'm just like throwing that out there. It's like they work together to bring injustice. Uh, they had a plan or an idea to bring some sort injustice towards the collective. But it's like Temperance came in and it's just like I don't know what happened, but it's like Temperance came in that like Celestial came in and it's like with this Knight of Wands, it's like the vibe I'm getting with it is like this it's like the divine the celestials were like, oh, you really want to try this shit, like I just like get that vibe. I just get that vibe. So I don't know, but they have some sort of plan. I don't know if they've done it. I don't know if they did. That's an idea. It's not an action. Something they've talked about against the collective. They've definitely talked about it. They've discussed it for sure. Of how to go after the collective in some sort of injustice way. The Celestials are coming in passionately too. It seems like they're eager to be like, okay, we can't wait to interfere with this bullshit. Like that's what that feels like. There's a King of Pentacles in reverse. This is interesting. How I read the Fool card in this deck is very interesting to me. So, okay. So I got the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Cups to the Fool. This King of Pentacles in reverse, this man focused on superficial material things that he thought was going to bring him genuine happiness with the Nine of Cups. So he decided to take his beginning on just purely financial, materialistic, superficial things. And what he ended up with was being upset with the Ace of Wands in reverse. It did affect his sexual health on some degree. It definitely affected his health to some degree. I am getting sexual though as well too because it's the wand. And just loss of passion and like I'm hearing lack of creativity as well too. It's like this just like knocked this beginning knocked this man down a lot of pegs. Not a couple of pegs, a lot of pegs. Because he's in regret of picking a Queen of Cups in reverse, emotional manipulator, who I'm hearing is really good with waterworks. She's a really good emotional manipulator. She knows how to cry and when to cry. Like that's actually honestly a talent, to be honest. So that's honestly impressive. But yeah, she knows how to work the waterworks. That's terrifying, honestly. Someone who knows how to do that at will. Crazy. Okay, so there is a King of Wands. Okay. So, all right. So there's a King of Wands to come forward, and I like got the Seven of Cups reverse, and I heard going to turn a fantasy into but not not in a good way. Like turn a fantasy into reality. He's going to change your perspective on some level. Like it's going to remove an illusion. He's going to come forward, take the opportunity to remove some sort of illusion off of you. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so what I get with this is how the Eight of Pentacles, how the guy's looking. To me, like, it looks like he's taking a moment to himself. Like, he's surrounded by Eight of Pentacles, and he usually shows him working. But it's like, is he petting an animal, actually? I can't really tell. He could be petting an animal. But anyway, to me, it looks like he's taking a moment. And, like, it looks like the circles are, like, to me, it reminds me of loading ring. It feels like when he takes this opportunity to do this, it feels like it's going to take you a moment to process this. It's like you have to work through it. Like, ah, it's like you have to, oh, it's like you have to work through it, but it's like also, it, like, feels almost timed on some level. I don't know why, but it feels timed. It's like time material, so I don't know what it is. It's like you have to process something, but also there's like some sort of time limit. I don't know what that's about. Because this, whatever this illusion does, it's like it reveals the toxicity around you. It's going to reveal toxic people in your life that you didn't expect to be toxic. And Four of Swords, this is going to upset you. And with the Seven of Swords, it is going to feel like a betrayal. So this, I feel like, so like, here's the thing. I don't, like, hold on. 4, 7, I fucking, 7, 11, okay, that's like past 10. Alright. 10 of Swords, and then 1 of Swords, it's gonna feel like a fucking betrayal. It's gonna feel like a betrayal, but it's the truth. That's what I get with that, because that's 11, right? 7, I counted, right? 7. That's 11, yes. I'm not a bad person, don't judge me. Anyway, but it's the truth, but it's gonna hurt. It is going to hurt. But. What this is, though, is, yes, this shit is going to hurt, and it's gonna upset you, and you're gonna, like, have some feelings about it, but Spirit wants to remind you that this is an opportunity to, like, you can now live in your truth and continue forward and continue on towards a more fulfilling Ace of Cups, abundant, loving life. So, well, that's intense. Anyway, should I go through the other things? Okie dokie. So I got Judgment in reverse, 6 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. There is this toxic feminine again, who is just deeply upset because she's receiving negative judgment for... Just like, she's just like not looked at favorably right now. She's being looked as an opportunist. Entitled opportunist. That's what it feels like. People are seeing her this way. She doesn't like it. She's upset because she's also came up with the fact because she feels like you are taking her. She's upset because she's upset because she thinks you're taking her 10 of Pentacles when her 10 of Pentacles are actually your 10 of Pentacles. She's upset that the universe is giving you and you're receiving, and like she's upset because she sees that people are giving you basically a 10 of Pentacles. Like, she sees that happening. Like, people are, like, wanting to give to you. And she's upset by that. The Sun in reverse. This is an inevitable tower for her because she's losing connections. She's upset. She's going through a really bad ego death. She's very depressed. Okay, I heard she's a sad little butterfly. There's no butterflies. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that means someone is something out there, but I just heard she's a sad little butterfly. She's upset because... Where was it? Yeah, she's losing connections because it's like people... It's like with the Knight of Swords, the Hangman, 6 of Wands, to the 3 of Cups, and the Hierophant, it's like you took the opportunity. You saw something from a different perspective. It's like you saw a different route you could go down, and you took that route, and you got a victory over it. And it has, like, with the 3 of Cups, it has, like, people... I'm getting, like, people that are impressed. I don't know what it is. I'm getting people that are impressed with how you came up with this alternative route to get around a bunch of bullshit. And it's because with the Hierophant, it's you're listening to your higher self. You're listening to your divine team. You were like listening to Spirit. Because you were listening to Spirit, you have gained stability with the 4 of Pentacles. Meanwhile, the Karmic feminine who worked against you, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I'm hearing penny pinching and still losing still losing money. Regardless of how much they're pinching their pennies, they're losing money. They're gonna have to sell their shit. I'm hearing they're gonna, if they haven't already, they're gonna have to start selling their designer shit. Like and I don't think they want to do that because then it feels like if they do that, they lose their image. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna have to learn how to detach from materialism. One of many life's lessons. Anyway. Collective and High Priestess energy. And with the Ace of Pentacles, what I'm getting with the hand is over the pentacle. It's like you... Okay, first of all, okay, so the collective stepped into their High Priestess energy / role, hearing destiny, and it's like they are now have like the pentacle. It's like theirs now. Like it's like I just get honestly what I get with this, with the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. What I'm getting with this is the collective has the pentacle and looks really fucking good with the goddamn pentacle. That's what I fucking get. And this Karmic Covenant has to face defeat with the Five of Swords in reverse and the Magician in reverse. I read this in many different ways. So I'll read them all the ways. So one of the ways is she has to admit defeat because her long drawn out betrayal that she tried to do against the collective, well, she betrayed the collective multiple times, but there was like one specific betrayal she was working towards that she was trying to manifest with manipulation and magic, but it did not work. And now she has to admit defeat that her manipulation and her betrayals did not work. And she's very frustrated by that with the Magician in reverse. She's upset. And she has more obstacles to face as well, too, is what I'm hearing. This is like a happy deck. This is a good one. Okay. Well, good for the collective. Sucks for the Karmic Feminine and Karmic Masculine in this reading. So, 2 Pentacles in reverse to the 8 of Swords. So, we talked earlier on the surface about how this Karmic Feminine's plan didn't work or whatever, for trying to switch places. Because she tried to imprison you in some bullshit, she set this up. She's falling into it because she couldn't get the collective to fall into it. Her destiny swapping bullshit, didn't work. So she has to fall into the trap that she made. And it's bringing a lot of conflict and a lot of burdens because she doesn't want to fall into this trap. Because she knows she has, she's a mess. Empress in reverse. It's Empress in reverse in particular who's freaking out about it. You try to swap places, apparently. They're burned by that. They're facing a ton of conflict. They're trapped. I'm getting people on the side of the 8 of Swords. I feel like she's being cornered by a group of people, like a community group of people. She feels trapped. There's a lot of conflict, but there's a lot of conflict because she put herself in competition with the collective, and she's burdened by that. And she's ashamed by it because she got caught. But the collective, it's like... You let go of the past and move on forward. The 6 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse. It's like you let go and, moved on. You don't, I feel like you, it's just like you moved on. There is an Emperor in reverse. This is her partner. Their relationship is just going horrible. I think they're broken up. It's unclear. It is really unclear. I don't know. It's weird. They are and they aren't. I'm broken up because I can't get a reading on it. It's just, I can't tell at this moment what the fuck they are. And it's like the Hermit in reverse. It's like these two aren't even thinking about the relationship. They're not reflecting on the relationship at all between this Empress and this Emperor in reverse. They don't know what the fuck they are. They don't know. They're not lovers. I can tell you they're not lovers. For sure. Are they in a relationship? I have no fucking clue. It's just like they both like it. Like the Emperor for sure is not thinking about it. He's for sure not. He's trying not to think. I don't think he even thinks about the relationship. I don't. He's not. I don't think he's even focused on it. She's. I don't. Not reflecting at all. Like not thinking about it either. I don't know what the fuck's going on between these two. But I can tell you right now, they're in Five of Pentacles energy. Specifically, this Emperor feels desolated, depressed. It feels like he's watching his money tick away, is what I heard. Yeah, and also he's upset because his plans didn't work, and he can't go forward to you because of the Two of Swords. It's like you have this Emperor blocked, and it's like he's upset that you're not worried about him or focused on him with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse. He's just like he's devastated. He's heartbroken. He's for sure cried. He's cried. He's for sure cried. This man has for sure cried over you, because I forgot to clarify that this is the Two of Swords to the Nine of Swords in reverse to the Ten of Cups in reverse. He is upset because you just like are done. You don't. This man is suffering, and you don't care. And you're not looking his general direction. You don't care. Eight of Cups. You left. So Spirit is saying with the Eight of Wands in reverse to the World upright, it's saying, well, it did take you a while to leave. You did leave, which brought it to completion. And since you did that with the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune, you are getting some strong-ass blessings for putting up with what you put up with. The Divine is very proud with how you've handled yourself, and they want to reward you. And just like... I heard blessings upon blessings upon blessings. So... this destiny swapping thing, right? I don't know the exact terms of this deal, but apparently if it didn't work, basically they would get whatever blessings they had or they were anticipated to get based off the collective's blessings. The collective now has their blessings because it's some sort of contract deal they made with some sort of entity, being, religion. I don't know the exact details of it, but it's something among those lines where I'm not sure what type of deal they made. I just find this really weird. Okay, I'm not gonna try and dig into the contract because it's like hurting my brain a little bit, to be honest. But basically the main takeaway is because of what they tried throwing at you spellwork wise and deity and entity wise and all this jazz, they got their blessings taken away and you were getting their blessings, and because they accumulated a ton of karma coming after you, because apparently from the energy I'm tapped into is you're like a chosen one earth angel energy type of dealio situation, and that's just like a no-no because the divine god, whatever, higher power, has favorites. It's not fair. It is not fair. But they have favorites, and they didn't like that they went after one of their favorites. That's I don't know how else to describe that. That's just the best way I can explain it. This has people very upset because they're the Page of Cups in reverse. They're very emotionally mature. They have the emotional intelligence of a 4-year-old with a temper tantrum. They can't handle that. They're also very upset because they didn't expect their plan to backfire. That's also it. So they just like are kind of in disbelief and emotional wreck because they're having a hard time processing what they've done and what's in store, and they're terrified because it seems like while this is happening, they're also understanding the collective spiritual rank. And it seems like the more they discover, the more horrified they get because they're like, oh dear God, we didn't realize how high of a ranking this collective has. And they're just horrified because it seems like the more, I don't know if the collective is like a tarot reader or whatnot, but it seems like the more they post or more information that is revealed, the more I hear fear. I do feel fear. They're more fearful they are, but also the more emotionally unstable they get. Because this collective, regardless, is getting their four wands. They're happy after their celebration because they are self-sufficient. They know how to focus. They know how to prioritize, and it's like I don't like. It's like this collective can see the opportunities within a situation and know like which one to like take and do. So it's just like the collective's very perceptive. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Perspective. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, and this feminine, this Queen of Swords in reverse, this gossipy, narcissistic manipulator, the one who initiated this shit, is pathological liar, is what I'm hearing. She's the copycat. Hearing she's the copycat, but she's the one who's mainly getting exposed, which is causing this brutal ending for her. Because she did not want you to be happy. No, she did not. This is a very long reading, but there's a lot of juicy details in here. A lot of juicy shit today. This deck is juicy. Okay. Let's do the final outcome because this is over an hour long. So that's intense. Alright, so what is the final outcome regarding the situation? 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 God damn. I want to lower the goddamn place. Yep, it's the Queen of Swords, and for sure my cards want to confirm, the board wants to confirm that yes, she's the one experiencing the Ten of Swords betrayal. She is experiencing this brutal ending, this exposure. The Lovers in reverse. Oh, this bitch was not faithful. Whatever relationship she was in, she was not faithful. I don't know if she promised to be faithful, she was not faithful. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, she was not faithful. Justice in reverse. Hearing she's gonna suffer for all the injustice she did upon you. That's Judgment. Dun, 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 trumpet. I hear my understanding. It's being exposed how much of a hoe she is. That's what I'm understanding. If that's what I'm reading on the board right, yeah, and she did not want this information to get out. But damn, girl, if you're like spreading your legs like that, how could you expect shit not to get found out? What the fuck? I said what I said. uh Okay, so Spirit wants to point out I don't know. Okay. So Spirit wants to point out the reason this karmic femme in particular is easy to obtain, let's put it that way, is because she's very insecure about her body and she needs male validation to feel better about herself, which is why she gives into not just males. It feels like she goes both ways. Oh, well, a lot of ways. Anyway, she's open, let's put it that way. She's very open. But she but she gives into she's got some sort of trauma going on. I don't know. Something happened. Could be sexual abuse. I'm not entirely sure what to the degree. But it's something with she gives into sex because she needs the validation from sex to feel good about herself. This could be a Jezebel spirit. It feels like it feels like more like of a trauma thing, to be honest. It's like I don't know. There's something going on. I don't really want to tap into it, but there's some trauma going on that makes her, which is why she does what she does. Or I don't know if it's the exact reason to the T. I don't even know if she's aware why she does this, to be honest with you guys. But it seems like that is a factor as to why she was easy to obtain. All right, that's the reading. I think we're just gonna end on that note. Take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. Know they love you. Bye.